Hey folks, welcome back to the Lloyd's Coach. I'm Sean.McNiff. This is Exceptional Risk Advisors YouTube channel, sharing some of the unique ideas and capabilities that we really lend to you as advisors through the Lloyd's market. So today I want to talk about the top 5 unique applications for accidental death insurance. First off, accidental death is a highly customizable death protection product. It does not provide coverage for sickness. We can write policy terms anywhere from 1 day up to 5 years. And the limits internally for exceptional risk advisors exceed $100 million per person. So what are my top 5? Starting at the very top, exclusionary buybacks. If you're doing some high-end estate planning and you're working with ultra affluent individuals, any individuals that have exclusions on their traditional life insurance for estate planning, for example, piloting a helicopter or doing some kind of mountaineering expedition, those types of things are generally hard to get traditional life insurance coverage for. So we'll put in place a standalone policy that we call an exclusionary buyback program specific to the exposure that's on that estate plan. So for that example of a pilot for a helicopter, we can issue a standalone policy covering that individual specifically for piloting their own helicopter. Number 2, we've got coverage for war risk zones. We've been writing a few of these policies lately going into Israel. With good details, we can secure coverage for people along the border of Gaza, we can secure coverage for people going into Israel, and we can secure coverage for people going into Ukraine. So if any of your clients are participating in work travel that brings them into either a war risk zone or a hot zone, and they'd like to protect themselves with death coverage, accidental death is a terrific way to do that. And again, we're generally tailoring that coverage to cover the trip itinerary. Number 3, it's bridge postponements. If you have a client that you're working with who's been postponed for life insurance, maybe for example, they had prostate cancer, they had the issue remedied, but they're still on postponement for a couple of years. Many of our advisors will use accidental death coverage as a bridge to the traditional life insurance market reconsidering the client. So any of your postponements, again, operating in the ultra high net worth segment, a lot of these are covering estate tax liabilities, but we can use this as a solution really just to get you back to the traditional life markets to cover them from anything from car crashes, plane crashes, gunshots, anything that would be an accidental death in that interim. Number 4, safari and hunting adventures. It sounds a little crazy, but we probably write 10 or 12 of these policies a year. We have affluent families who are going into Africa to either go on safari or to do a big game hunt. And because they feel unsecure, they want to get traditional life insurance increased before they leave. Well, once those trip plans are made, you typically cannot get traditional life insurance. So we'll put a policy in place, usually covering from the day the individual leaves for that trip all the way through till they get back to the US, or extend that until they can secure additional traditional life insurance. And lastly, a bridge life placement for underwriting traditional life insurance. We do this quite a bit in the private equity world. If you're working on placing 10, 20, 60, $80 million of traditional life insurance, those placements take time, and a lot of times the need for that coverage is something of urgent. With accidental death, you can write a 90-day policy for 90 million, 80 million, whatever that number might be. And as you place that traditional life insurance, we would cancel our policies and refund any unearned premium back to the client. So with that, that's my top 5 unique use cases for accidental death. I hope you can find an area in your practice where we can help you provide solutions. But any questions, comments, please feel free to share the video with your colleagues. We'd love to be here to help and support you with some of these unique placements. Thanks so much and have a terrific day.